My mom started dating a guy younger than me, so I gave her a little taste of her own hypocrisy. She became that woman. The recently divorced mom in her late 40s dating a man in his early 20s. And I don't mean in a fun, age is just a number way. I mean literally younger than her own daughter, paraded around like some kind of prize while everyone pretended not to notice. A year after divorcing my dad, mom started bringing Liam everywhere. Family dinners, brunches, even grocery shopping. He looked thrilled. Mom looked thrilled, and I just looked at them like, what are we doing? The whole thing felt transactional, but mom acted like she'd discovered the fountain of youth instead of just becoming a walking cliche. Over the next few months, it got worse. First, the hand-holding in public, whispers in his ear at restaurants, sitting on her lap during our family gatherings. Then she started showing up at Dad's favorite cafe with Liam every Thursday, knowing full well that's where he met his friends for chess. When I called her out, she just shrugged. "The coffee's amazing," she said. At my cousin's graduation, she spent the entire reception introducing Liam as her perfect match, while my dad sat at the other end of the table. Her friends started making gross comments about upgrading and asking if he knew any single guys in his circle. Mom laughed it off like it was nothing. Every time I tried to tell her this was uncomfortable, she waved me off with, "You'll understand when you're older." Which was rich, considering she was dating someone younger than me. By month 4, it was clear. Mom had completely lost perspective. That's when she called to announce a welcome party for Liam. Catered, DJ, full guest list of her friends, and apparently his college buddies were flying in. I snapped. If she thought this was okay, it was time she got a taste of her own medicine. Over the next week, I went to the local country club, chatting up charming older men at the bar after tennis matches. That's where I met Charles, 55, recently divorced, sharp, charismatic. I told him I needed a date for a family gathering to make a point. He was intrigued enough to agree, and I promised a dramatic early exit with a sunset rooftop walk. Party day arrived. I played the perfect supportive daughter for 30 minutes, complimenting the decorations while Mom and Liam circulated among her friends. Then I excused myself and returned with Charles. Silver hair, perfectly dressed, total presence. The room froze. Mom was mid-conversation, Liam practically glued to her side. I announced cheerfully, "Mom, everyone, meet Charles." Then I mirrored Liam's clingy posture, leaning slightly into Charles and asked sweetly, "Everything okay, Mom?" "You look tense. Maybe take a breath?" The silence was deafening. Her friends stared. Her mouth opened and closed. Finally, one of her coworkers whispered, "Charles Thompson? You mean he's retired from law? We know him." Recognition hit Mom like a lightning bolt. She practically shoved Liam aside. Charles and I made a dramatic exit, me loudly announcing we couldn't stay because Charles had a private sunset walk planned. My phone started buzzing instantly. Mom has been calling everyone in sight, claiming I've lost my mind. She just can't comprehend that I served her exactly what she was dishing out. Our relationship may never be the same, but watching her squirm in her own double standards, worth every awkward, priceless second. Sometimes holding up a mirror is the only way to make someone see themselves.